Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Welcome to Financial Freedom TV, and today I wanted to talk about different levels of personal development. So if you're watching a replay of this video, please do me a massive favor, stick hashtag replay into the comments. If you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, please do say new in the comments as well. And if you get value from this video, feel free to share it. Maybe somebody else will get some value too. So you may be surprised that there are different levels of personal development, right? So there are different ways how you can do personal development, how you can obtain useful information for your business and progress in your business, right? So number one, if you feel before we get into the different levels, if you feel stuck in your business, at least from my experience, very often that's a sign that you have to invest in yourself. That's a sign that you need some new information, because sometimes if you are boiling in the same juice, and you're not getting any new information, sometimes it becomes hard to progress. Sometimes it becomes difficult to have that breakthrough in your business, because you're trying to use your old knowledge to achieve new results. And sometimes that just doesn't work. And that's where personal development comes in very handy, because when you obtain new information, new strategies, new ideas, you can apply them and start progressing in your business, get that breakthrough, go through that obstacle, in your business. But what are the different levels then of personal development? Well, the first level, the lowest level, or the very basic one, is buying books or buying audiobooks, right? So books are extremely affordable, extremely cheap, and you get incredible value, because if somebody spent 10, 20, 30, 40 years in a particular industry trying to get results and getting results, and then that person goes and writes a book, and puts 30 years of experience in that book, and it costs you 10 or 15 pounds to buy that book, is it worth to buy it? There's no question, right? It's the best value for money, right? But of course, very often it's a slower way of learning, and sometimes it's not the most up-to-date, because by the time the book is written, published, etc., it might not be the most recent information. The next level, the second level of personal development, is buying courses. Right, so buying courses of people in, again, a particular industry. Maybe you want to learn about advertising, maybe you want to learn about marketing, about copywriting, about whatever, right? So in a particular field, you can buy courses, very often video courses, that you can watch from home and learn from them, right? So these are usually more up-to-date, more fresh, more new, and I just love this type of learning. Where you can take notes and apply that information, etc. And they usually cost a little bit more. It might cost maybe £50 or £100 or a little bit more for a course to learn something. But it's a great way, again, very affordable compared to other ways of learning, right? The third level of personal development are events. So events are usually more expensive, because usually the ticket might cost 100 or a couple of hundred to get to the event, but also you might have to pay for the hotels, for the flights, for the food, etc. So altogether it might be £500, £1,000, depending where the event is happening, for you to attend there, right? So it involves more cost, but that usually is the next level, because it's more involved, it's more intensive, because it might be a day event or 2-day event. So you go there, you spend the whole day, because if you buy a course, study from home course, very often you buy it, you don't watch it fully, or you're not that committed, etc. But when you go to an event, you don't want to miss a minute, so you're sitting there all day getting all of this huge amount of information. So events are usually very transformative and very life-changing. And the last and the top level of personal development, level number 4, is coaching. Is buying coaching from somebody, right? So coaching is the most time effective way of personal development, because instead of you reading a whole book of information that is useful but also the information that doesn't apply to you, or buying a course or going to an event where again you get information, some of it which is actually relevant to what you want to achieve, and other information that is not so relevant. When you buy coaching, you literally get what you want. So you go to that person and say, hey, can I buy an hour of your time, 2 hours of your time, 5 hours of your time, and I want you to teach me this, 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 and this, right? So you get particular information personally tailored to you right from the source, right? But usually that's the most expensive way of learning. You know, it can be hundreds, it can be thousands sometimes it can be tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands. You know, my mentor Ray Higdon, not that long time ago, he hired Grant Cardone as his coach. You know, $100,000 for 6 hours of his time. Not cheap for sure, right? But of course, the amount of information and the type of information that he received from that coach was well worth the money, and he made that money back already, right? But that's what I'm saying. So it can be a lot more expensive than books, courses, etc. So my wish for you is that you would go through all these levels of personal development, and one day you could afford yourself, you know, to buy coaches and pay coaches 50,000 or maybe 100,000 or more, because you will be making so much more money and you'll be progressing so much more in your business. So that's the tip for today, my friends. Have a great rest of the evening, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.